tonight.
You know what, I just want to thank God, man. This wouldn't have been possible. And all this hard work, especially my team, my coach, we've been working really hard, man, really hard. And I wanted to prove everybody wrong, all the doubters thinking that I was going to lose in the third round, first round. I was looking at comments as well. But what do you know, man? I'm the first Mexican heavyweight champion of the world. Still pinching myself to see if this is real, man. Wow, it's amazing. Mom, I love you. I love you, and our lives is gonna change. We don't have to struggle no more. Thanks to God, everything happened for a reason, baby.
Yes, there is. Yeah. Listen, I think Andy will fancy the rematch. You know, it's not a fight that he's just stopped Anthony Joshua. So it's not a situation where he's going, oh, I don't believe I can win the rematch. And you know, if he wins that rematch, it really puts himself in position as, in my opinion, the golden goose of the division. So he's in a great position now. Anthony, of course, has got to accept that rematch. Knowing him, I'm almost certain that he will want to do that. He gave Andy the opportunity, and you know, it's part of the agreement. And like I said, I believe Manny and Andy will believe they can do it again. So, you know, it's going to be a thrilling fight.
What was going through your mind when you got clipped? And what was going through your mind when you got up and you clipped him?
Man, that's crazy that happened, right? Man, that was my first time in the canvas. And when I was in the canvas, I was like, whoa, what the hell just happened? But I had to get him back, you know, I had to get him back. I think that's when the Mexican blood in me and the Mexican warrior that I have, I had to return the favor.
You showed the presence of mind to drop him twice in the third round. You were very patient then in the fourth, fifth and sixth round, and you seemed to lose interest in the fight by the end of the sixth round. You seemed very focused. Were you conscious that you were waiting for him to open up because you knew you'd be able to get to?
Yes, I was waiting for him to open up. I wanted to break him down a little bit more, work the body. You know, he hits really hard, man. He hits pretty hard, and I just needed to be smart. I needed to be smart in there. I thought he opened up too much where I could counter him, but the speed I think got to him, and you know, we got this victory in a fashion way. You know what, AJ's a fashion guy. You know, I give my highest to him, and he's a respectful guy, and so was I, you know. And I was just telling him, thank you, man, thank you. And he was telling me, man, you did an amazing job, you did good. And you know, I still can't believe it, man. I still can't believe it.
You sat down, you said you saw the comments. Did you know how big of a long shot you were coming into tonight? And was that any extra fuel or motivation for you for your performance?
You know what, everyone's been doubting me since the beginning, you know, especially from this fight. Nobody wanted to know that I was gonna win. Nobody did. And everybody that betted on me is gonna make some serious money. You know what, before this fight was even happened, in a lot of interviews I kept calling out, I would rather fight AJ than any other heavyweight out there that has belts. So I knew that I could beat him. I knew my abilities, that was gonna give him trouble, the speed. I knew that he opened up too much. I feel I could have moved the head a little bit more and be more aggressive, but I just wanted to take my time each round and let my hands go when he let his hands go. So I think that's when I connected really well. But he's a warrior, you know. He got up every single time that I put him down. I got up when he put me down. I think we're both warriors in there, and you know, I respect him and every boxer that gets in the ring, risking their lives, to make history as well, you know, and to take care of their family. I respect every fighter.
Why do you think that you were so underestimated?
I think just the way that I look, you know, the extra flab that I carry. But we've been working on it since when we fought Dimitrenko, and after we got this fight right away, we didn't want to lose as much weight. You know, I wanted to be strong. I even actually gained 5 more pounds just to be actually a little stronger, you know, because Anthony's a big guy. So, but now that I have this time, I just want to get in really good shape and look like a Mexican Anthony.
You dropped Anthony to the canvas throughout the fight. How difficult was it for you to maintain your composure because you knew how big the occasion was and what you was on the cusp of achieving?
You know what, I had to keep my composure. I didn't want to let all my energy out, you know. I kind of felt that he was going to try to tire me out and wait until I got a little tired, but we were ready for this fight, you know. We ran a lot, the conditioning, the sparring that we did, so I was ready for war and I was ready for all the 12 rounds. I think I would have put him away in a fashion way if the referee didn't stop it, but you know what, the referee did his job.
Deontay Wilder just chimed in on Twitter and said, you know, Joshua wasn't a true champion, his whole career was consistent of lies, and now we know who's running from him.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, you know, Joshua's down right now. If you want to kick him when you're down, no problem. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are absolutely delighted that Joshua lost tonight. I don't think anyone in the team is. I don't think his fans are. I'm sure Andy's team aren't particularly pleased that he lost because he's a real champion. He wanted to fight anybody. Andy stepped up. It wasn't a case of, oh, we need to pick the right guy, or we don't. It was, yes, we believe we can beat Andy Ruiz. Let's do it. If Andy can beat Joshua in the rematch, I hope he goes on to beat Deontay Wilder as well.
Good fight, heavyweight boxing. It's an upset, isn't it? It's not expected. The bookie said I was the favourite. One shot on the top of the dome, you know, kind of rattled me a bit, and then tried to stay in there a few more rounds. But the better man won. Respect to Andy, and I move forward now and seeing what's next with the boss man.
Was he underestimated?
Never. I don't underestimate anyone. He's a decent puncher, decent fighter. It's his chance, isn't it? And I always say, like, anyone who comes to box me boxes 50-20% better than what we've seen. It's funny because as a fighter, as I said, I don't overlook anyone, but it's easy to overlook someone because of their shape or their record or whatnot. But these guys are coming to win, and he's a better man tonight. He's done his job.
Did you feel different tonight? You looked a bit different going into the ring. Was there something wrong?
Never nothing wrong, never nothing wrong.
But did you feel different tonight?
Nah, I don't, it's my own fault, it's my own fault.
What would you like to be next? Is it the immediate rematch you want?
Me? You know who I want, but respect to Andy, innit? If the rematch is where we're at, then we go for the rematch.
He's so nice, I mean, no one acts like that.
Trust me, I come from a good family, but where I was at in life, I dealt with more shit than this. I dealt with some real big losses and I bounced back, and life is a journey. If I was to look at my setbacks back then and I was to stop doing what I was doing, then I would have been fucked. But I didn't do that. I kept my head strong, walked like a champion, and I've managed to bounce back. So I feel like this is just part of a journey that I'm on. This is boxing, and what I have to do is reevaluate the situation, make it better, and we go again. We didn't come this far to kind of stop. We didn't come this far to fold under pressure. We came this far, and I feel like we can definitely go a lot further.
What did you think about the referee stopping it when he did?
I should have never touched the canvas if I didn't want it to get stopped. That's down to me as a fighter.
You felt a lot of pressure being here this week?
I'm never one to deal with the pressure, and I just got beat tonight. On the record it says I got beat, and that's it. No pressure.
A loss is not necessarily the end of the world.
It is. I'm not gonna lie to people. Winning is everything. Winning is everything. Don't lose that competitive edge. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit here now and be like, yeah, losing's fine. Not in my books. But if you do happen to take it out, readjust, reset, and bounce back. That's the key to it.
I'll just say as well that sport is about fine margins.
Yeah.
If he does what he always does, everyone goes, great performance, Ruiz weren't very good, on to the next one.
Do you think something like this will increase or renew the hunger that you had for?
Hunger's always there. That's what I say. Boxing is more for me, just like, as I said, it was like a lifestyle thing. Like, the hunger is about life, not just boxing. So that doesn't leave me. I'm grinding. Like, I'm ready to get back to work tomorrow.